Top of the morning, everybody. Benevolence. It's a glorious Tuesday. So, yesterday in New York City, all the cell phones wasn't working. Well, the majority of people in the 5 boroughs, their cell phones wasn't working, and that was a glimpse. That was a wake-up call for me, like a glimpse of reality. Even though I know eventually one day, social media, cell phones, landlines, all that might be turned off, all communication, because we facing dark times. But the crazy thing about it is this: we're so dependent on social media, cell phones, and things like that, that once it is fully confiscated, how will people function, network, and communicate with each other when these luxuries no longer exist? How would y'all communicate with each other? You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, people would use like a certain type of bird. You would attach a note to a certain type of bird, and then let the bird fly, and it'll carry it to your allies or to your village or to your people. Some people would use pigeons. Some people is good with knowing how to fly pigeons and shit like that. But I just want to say, be mindful of that, people, because a bunch of tests is being ran on the people subliminally and blatantly. So we don't know if that was a test or not. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't feel good not being able to communicate and call who I needed to call and stuff like that. But I was able to post briefly on social media, right? Second thing, Math Hoffa. People like I am, what's going on with Math Hoffa? How you feel about the Math Hoffa situation? I know Math Hoffa personally since Fight Club, and when I was battle rapping and shit like that. And actually, Math Hoffa is the one that helped organize my battle with me and Hands for Vlad TV. I don't really have no opinion on that situation because I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And I know, things happen, things can happen, things have the potential to happen. The impossible is possible. But I also do. How you doing on top of the morning? You finished? You off work?
No, I'm going in.
Oh, okay. So I know the impossible is possible, and things do happen. But I also know that women lie. You know what I'm saying? And even Tupac said in his rhyme, I know a bunch of real G's doing time because a grimy ass groupie told a lie, whatever, right? And then we know Tupac got jammed up because he didn't do that. Allegedly Haitian Jack and them did it. But we know Tupac didn't do it. And what's crazy is I know the girl that said, that claimed Tupac raped. I know her personally, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And, that's a whole nother story, but she's not the most angelic person on earth, and her credibility ain't anointed like that. But anyway, that's another story. But we know sometimes, man, when women get angry, when dudes don't do what they want them to do, or when dudes treat them like dirt or whatever, sometimes women lie. Sometimes they'll call the police and be like, oh, he hit me, and get niggas jamped up. All type of different shit happens. So you never know, but stay tuned to that, man. With the Math Hoffa situation and that girl. Math Hoffa got a platform. He got a podcast. So hopefully, he'll go on his podcast and give us better clarity and clear his name. And give us greater insight. Iron, intelligence rule over negative nonsense, warlord, wisdom and righteousness is go over reckless decisions. Stay up like a copper, holler back on my collar crack. Uno.